I had to make this video for my sons because my family are real demons, and they, put around in my children demons. And it's like, they don't want to understand and want to make it seem like I'm some bad guy. And it's like, I'm trying to teach you if you want what's right, and that's trying to save your life and your heart from, you going through situations, with family dealings. And my family, has a lot of issues. And I keep telling my children this, just because it don't seem like it right now, don't mean that, it wasn't like it before. And I don't got time to be dealing with some old grown ass old idiots, that couldn't live their life right and want to come try to control yours. Or want to be on drugs half their goddamn life, and then want to all of a sudden want to be a father or a mother figure or a grandmother figure or whatever. And then want to give wrong information. Like, would you just shut up and mind your own goddamn business? So my son, one of my kids with this Hebrew Israelite bullshit, okay? Some of my family members are into this, and I'm trying to tell him this behind closed doors. He don't know this, but these motherfuckers, Hebrew Israelites is a demonic cult. Another demonic cult. My son, they say they care about them, care about their youth and all this kind of stuff, and are supposed to be mentors to the children. And I just say, you know what, these motherfuckers ain't nothing to me, because I was living with my son and he turned 21, and who's to say? I have no idea what's been going on since he been out of my house. All I know is these pieces of shit will try to pull your children out your house, knowing they should be staying at home helping the mother and taking care of the mother, especially if she have a disability, and especially if she had to deal with a punk, pussy, faggot ass, demonic ass baby daddy, father of theirs. Like, help your mother get on her feet. She was a good mother. She took good care of you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have good mothers and are still taking care of a piece of shit ass mother. Oh, drug addict ass dumb bitch, never been around, but want to take care of them. But a good one you don't want to take care of. That's why I said, some of these religions, they try to do that innocent sacrifice of shit. I don't flow with that. I ain't with none of it. That shit don't work with me. So, my son, he came home drunk as hell. I don't even know how he got home. That's how drunk he looked. Staggering and shit. Threw up all over his fucking self, all over in the car. And then I said, why are you drunk? Who is these boys you hanging out with talking about some Hebrew Israelites? I thought y'all don't drink. He said, oh, I mixed the wine with liquor, and they didn't know to tell you that. I know that. And these motherfuckers are supposed to be mentors, and they don't tell you this. Listen, I done told my sons, I seen some of these motherfuckers, they call themselves that at work, at some of my jobs, blowing weed and say that they don't smoke weed. Listen, these niggas ain't nothing but some old demonic ass niggas trying to get in some young men lives, trying to make them, do wrong in their households, because us women don't want to be bothered with their old no good asses. Okay? You young men better stop being stupid, or you gonna get put out like some of these fathers out on the street early. Because these women is trying to teach you right and steer you in the right direction and, make you have a good life. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking care of my children. At least I stood around and took care of my responsibility. I could have gave your motherfucking ass up for adoption. Your father walked out like a punk, pussy, fake motherfucker. Don't give me no hard time, nigga. Drop your motherfucking ass off at the goddamn doorstep, bitch. That's what that nigga said. You men need to take care of your mothers and stop giving them a hard time. Especially because they don't want your old sorry ass, piece of shit ass father in the fucking home. Or because there ain't a man around, so you want to act a fucking fool. And then the legal system want to try to, punish us. Bitch, this legal system is demonic as hell in America. Well, they don't have to clean up. They don't have to listen. You live in my household, or you can get the fuck out. I ain't finna be living like I'm in the ghetto, and that's why you can't have no motherfucking company. And that's why you can't go no motherfucker where. And then you got family members that come take these motherfuckers places and ain't even fucking asked you. Some of these black people families are wretched and need to mind their own goddamn business and stop going against each other. Cause I don't want to do what the fuck you say. Bitch, you better get the fuck out of my goddamn life. And you can tell my son or any of them that want to do what the fuck other people say do, and not what the fuck a hard-working, good motherfucking mother that made sure you was taken care of and protected say do. Can kiss my motherfucking ass, bitch, and stay out of my life to make it more easier, motherfucker. Hold on. I gotta go in the store and get my weed. But my friend, he hooked me up, and I am happy he did. Fuck you, baby daddy. damn expensive ass. That's why I want to move to California. Have my own marijuana, grow my own shit. See, it ended up in some old raggedy ass motherfucking North Carolina. Old country ass North Carolina. None of this shit is illegal here, and their marijuana is garbage. And they trying to put me on some charges that I have a medical marijuana card for. And I had told them this, and it's like, it looked like they're starting to come to their senses. But this system down here is so backwards. I'm just ready to move. I don't want to be down here anymore. So I'm happy I just got out of jail and doing videos. I gotta look up some of the people names that I was locked up with. I really need people to donate because my books I'm trying to get in the jails, and I got a few of the girl inmates that I was on the ward with information, and wanted to mail them some of my books so that they can have something positive to read, and get my books in the jails, and people could order them because, like I said, it's on sale on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. They can have their family members purchase my books and mail it to them. And a lot of people said they want to purchase my books. So if my book starts getting in the jails, this road is so bumpy, then I can start making some extra money, trying to find avenues and ways to sell my book. It's now into the libraries, so I need to drop off some more copies and take trips to different states. Have libraries where you can donate your books, and some bookstores too. And some bookstores say your book starts selling good, they'll start ordering or requesting from you more copies, and some will give you compensation, like money. So trying to earn enough money and possibly do like a book event. Trying to get my book out there. Books. I'm working on my third book too. So, and then I have some people that I want to shout out. I gotta get their information and names and what they're going through, and it's sad because there's a lot of women that's locked up because of our crazy ass baby daddy or baby daddy families. Even they're our children grandmother by these crazy ass men. Some of these grandmothers, they'll lie about their sons claiming to be good men and then turn out to be pieces of shit and knew about it, and then after you didn't already had a kid about it. Well, what do you want us to say? We can't say that he crazy. Yes, you can, motherfucker. Like you are now. You could have told me that before I had a kid by him, so we ain't have to go through all these situations. Somebody crazy could have had a baby by him. You know what I'm saying? Instead of somebody smart and don't want no drama and is tired of their tires getting slit and tired of their windows getting busted out and shit. Or got finals for college the next morning and sitting here having a stupid argument. Women get tired of men like that. Now, some of these children, they need to learn how to understand. Some of these women need to tell their children why the fuck they left their goddamn crazy ass sick baby daddies, their fathers, from these old crazy motherfuckers. About, they'll learn themselves. No, 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 no. They don't need to learn themselves. Because that should have come back on you. And then you got that crazy motherfucker back in your life. Hell no. You need to know why the motherfucker ain't in my life. Don't bring that crazy around motherfucker or his family around me. Never. Never. Motherfucker done try to kill me one too many times. Period. Family members don't wanna understand. They don't need to. It ain't none of their business. Stay out of my business. I ain't in your life. Don't be in mine. Period. I don't ask for nobody's motherfucking fucking goddamn opinion, motherfucker. I ain't ask you, bitch. I'm so fucking goddamn happy that I told my children finally I do not want to live in North Carolina, and my family need to stop trying to make you think that or make you try to stay. Okay, family need to mind their own business. I want to stay in no dirty ass North Carolina, raggedy ass goddamn state, fucked up goddamn law system that they got down here. I don't want to live down here. And then I told my attorney and the judge ended up slit 2 weeks right before I got arrested, girl. Talking to you ladies. I ain't got no girlfriends. I need to be talking to some women. Y'all motherfuckers better act like these. You know these motherfuckers crazy and need to be put in their goddamn place. Stop having baby after baby by these motherfuckers. Hmm. And that man Jason, that lady that I live with in Highland Park, she could tell you that man wrote a letter saying that he gonna pay my rent that I owe her. These men trifling. Come run up my bills talking about some his uncle gonna give us some money and pay our bills. His uncle was giving us money at first to pay our bills. And then gonna stop talking about some he don't have no money all of a sudden. And if we want to just purchase his house and live in his house instead of the one that I was living in, why would I move somewhere even more raggedier? His uncle house looked at more horrible than the house I was living in. Why the fuck would I move there? I'm like, these motherfuckers know they say some dumbass shit. And then he gonna say, talking about some, let's go do some gardening over my uncle's house and maybe he'll give us some money. I'm like, maybe. I thought you said this motherfucker gonna give us some money. How about I go over there? I help a little bit because I like gardening, but I just kind of watch y'all do primarily everything. 'Cause I was injured at work. That's what these motherfuckers trying to cover up. I believe they hurt me on purpose. Okay? I tell you, these people with money, these families, some of them try to kidnap other people. Need to check out who the fuck his family is. Because I kept prying and prying on that truck door, trying to open it to put my parts in. No, to close it. And because they said keep prying, I was like, fuck that shit. And then when I was like, I felt something in my back. I was like, I need to go to medical. And didn't know that I was pregnant. And thought I just put something in my back. I put something, but I lost it. Because the hormones or whatever shown on their blood test or whatever was showing that I was pregnant. That's why I was like, maybe that man knew that I was pregnant. And I don't know what the fuck was his goddamn problem. So he say he can't have children, right? But I kept ending up pregnant. And I kept losing it, right? And then when it looked like it was trying to say, I got rid of it. I started to get rid of it. Because I ain't want no kid bomb. That nigga is a piece of shit ass nigga. I think that he was trying to get money, thinking that I was gonna get pregnant or whatever and have a kid and then have money from suing Ford Motor Company. And then the nigga come move down here. He threatened me down here, and now he live down here. Come on now. And tires ending up slit, windows ending up bust out. Come on now. Come on. Just say I gotta go back to Michigan, file the paperwork, and this nigga fucking with me still. Look, so the judge let me out. He was like, your tire just ended up slit. How are you supposed to go back to Michigan if they keep doing shit to you, right, motherfucker? Mm-mm. That's what I'm hoping my judge was thinking. And these women need to start turning me in and doing crazy shit like that. I used to work for the police department. And that's probably why they got me out of the police department because I would have been telling them women in the jail then, call the police, build paperwork. That's how I got my ex-husband locked up. Kept getting him locked up, build paperwork. You crazy? Okay. I'm glad that you just showed me you crazy. So I'm going to act real intelligent and keep paper on your ass and keep locking you up. Keep on putting your hands on me. I'm going to keep calling 911. Bitch. And you women that they try to break up daughters and mothers and women in the family, the unity, keep women at chaos, keep them all angry and all over the place and doing stupid shit. I'm sitting here right back here watching, and then when I tell these old chicken heads that to do this and do that, they want to get mad at me. So I go off by myself, and then hear my tires end up slick. Ain't that some crazy shit? They want to call me crazy. Crazy for what? We're getting the fuck out. This y'all crazy ass situation. And see, these people are real demonic, just like that P Diddy situation. R. Kelly demonic. Ludacris is demonic. Dr. Dre is demonic. Um, Snoop Dogg. Look how a lot of them wanted to do a song with this rapper, female rapper named Cardi B. What do Cardi B say in one of her rap songs? She came from a bitch who nigga tried to fuck on me. M is a superstar and touched tongues with other women on her videos, and you know is like kind of, maybe she's gone both ways at some points of the time. It seems like in order, and they are right. I see these men putting on all these videos about how the industry tries to make them do feminine things in the industry, like wear girl clothing, women clothing, or whatever. And the same like with the females. Like, look, Sierra made a song about how she said she wish she was a boy. And the same with Beyonce's, she said the same thing. So that industry is like, I'm trying to let these young people know, and they try to shut people up like me. Even my ex-husband, he is a celebrity, local celebrity rapper, but the industry is demonic. And I told him this. That's nothing that led me to believe he wanted to go into. He was attending a machinist program for Focus Hope. We talked about owning businesses, not rapping. I don't know where that came from, and I'm thinking it came from my stepfather and my father, because they these black men beat the women, and beat the children, and you know do all these mean things to the people in the family or people in the household, and you know it's like they want a negative story or some kind of story that they so hooked on being a star. They're willing to do any and everything for it. Just ridiculous. So, and it's like, I'm not gonna be too long winded. I need to, have some money because I need to order some books to put into the jails and the prisons for women. Um, some of my friends that I was locked up with, they shouldn't have been locked up, and that's a good person, people. And then some, I understand their situation, what they had to do to try to take care of their children, themselves, or family members. So, some of us are human, and some of us do things that are not humanly. Okay. And those are the laws that I'm trying to come up with to help us protect ourselves and our children away from people that are sick. What I want to know is there someone sick in every single family? Or, you know, because some people lie and say no. Are people willing to be honest and tell the truth? Like, is every single family have a sick person? Does every single family have a sick person? That's what I want to know. And then they, like to blame some of their sickness on drugs. No, because I know some people that's been on drugs that won't do crazy shit, certain crazy shit. Some of them scared than a motherfucker. Some crackheads scary than a bitch. You hear me? Nervous than a motherfucker. Some of the most schizophrenic motherfuckers you just ever meet. Oh, you scared me. All the motherfucking goddamn time, bitch. Oh boy. I can't believe my father's such a fucking lame ass pussy. I want somebody to do some research too on this man named Alan Lee. Is his father James Lee? Was he a first blood bank owner? Because I looked up, I ain't found no shit like that at all. Ain't say nothing about it. Just say he was a artist, which I already knew because he said he was an artist. What else was this motherfucker? Okay, I hate people that lie. Tell lies. My body hurts so bad. And I have such a bitch ass daddy, I swear to God, and his family. His family is such demons. Wanna act like they don't know my ex husband. You know my ex husband, you bitch. Mm, fucking demon ass family. And I believe a lot of the shit that people was telling me now. Like some people in my family need to get tested to see if they are fathered by certain family members. We trying to, rally constantly outside of Wake County Detention Facility in every women's jail, in every women's prison, in every state, pleading that these women cases be reheard. Children shouldn't be without their mother. Also, in this state of North Carolina, they have funding, which it sounds ridiculous. In Michigan, we don't. In Michigan, if you earn the amount of money that your bills, so say your rent is 1,800. Well, if you make three times of 1,800, you can live there. But that's not always like that in Michigan. If you earn 1,800, how they say, you could live there. Here is three times. You have to make three times down here. In Michigan, you don't. You just have to make 1,800. So I told my children, I just have to push the bad guys out of Michigan because it's cheap to live in Michigan. And there's a few other places that's cheap too, but here in North Carolina, what I'm saying is they have horrible system as if they don't have funding. So no matter if you do make the amount of money, if they don't have the funding, your rent isn't going to get paid. In other states, it's different. It should be like that in all states. As long as you make $1,800 a month, I would say, a little over, include your bills or whatever, of course. Factor that in. If you can make that amount and gas or food amount to, well, I wouldn't even count food, but factoring in, that's what I think it should be budgeted on. And water bill need to be cheaper. It's factoring about $2 and sometimes $3 to $4 depending on where you stay. Might be even more, but it's at least $2 per person per day. Crazy, right? That's how much water is. Their bracket earning doesn't match here in the United States. Everybody should be getting paid and nothing should go up. They always want to move everything up when they move the pay up. That's what and you can never afford it. This is so stupid. That's why a lot of people hate living in United States because you basically have to live like a peasant. Unless you know a lot about living off grid. And it's like that's what I'm trying to teach my children. Like, there's simple living in other places that are cheaper, and I could even buy, my own land and put my trailer on my land or whatever. And we can have gardens of a lot of stuff we need. and go to school and go to work and live in a trailer. Like those beds that lift up and fold in, they got showers and stoves and all that kind of stuff. Shoot, those are like houses. Those are comfortable. But if you would like to donate, because I'm trying to raise money for women that are locked up in the legal system, attorneys, $MISSLADY 1922, and authors would come up with a same little color lady with a fro on her YouTube, authoress Aaliyah Henderson YouTube channel, and you'll find on my first 100 videos my actual GoFundMe page, campaign information, and along with my Cash App information. I really have had the opportunity to, kind of YouTube aesthetic my channel, or I need a YouTube esthetician or some shit like that. I forget what you call them. So I kind of been doing everything myself, and would like to have a person teach me, like fly someone in and actually teach me these lessons. That's what I'm gonna look at. So good night. Have a good night. Bye.